Make a date with Reverend Dr. Ebenezer Markwei at 6 a.m. from Monday to Saturday on Graphic Online via Facebook and YouTube as he expounds on matters of faith.
I like to capture my thought this morning with the words, game changer grace. Game changer grace. Now in Genesis chapter 39, verse 5, a description was given of Joseph that is very interesting. The Bible says he was in Potiphar's house, and whatever he did there was prosperous. And not just that, but the Bible says Potiphar's house was blessed by the fact that Joseph was in town. So the blessing of Potiphar was as a result of Joseph's presence and Joseph's presence in his house. So you know what? Joseph was a game changer. Joseph was a game changer. That is, he was in a situation that he would not have loved to be. He was in an area of his life, was in a juncture of his life that he didn't want to be there. He was at a particular transition in his life that was unpalatable, that was very, very disturbing, that was very, very despairing. Well, the Bible says that he was a game changer. And you know the reason why? The Bible said because God gave him grace. God gave him grace. And so even though he was in a situation that he didn't want, or he had not merited that situation, the Bible says God gave him grace. That is, God enabled him, God empowered him, God built him up. You know, God cooked him, he baked him, he boiled him, he fried him, he roasted him and toasted him with grace to handle that particular situation and excel in that situation. And as a result, his excellence wasn't just for his own sake, but his excellence was a blessing to Potiphar and his household, including that lecherous wife of Potiphar. And that's what it is. Game changer grace. May God give you grace in every circumstances in which you find yourself. May God give you grace. Bake you with grace, roast you with grace, toast you with grace, fry you with grace, boil you with grace. You know, may God give you grace in whatever situation in which you are. Grace to excel, grace to be noticeable. And that grace is not just for you alone, but it must touch everybody around you and touch your business and touch every other thing that concerns you. May God use that grace. May God give you that grace and use that grace to make you excel and make you prominent, even in the midst of difficulty. Stand up because of his hand upon you. God bless you. See you later.
Please visit our website, graphic.com.gh, or follow us on Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube and Twitter at GraphicGH.
Subscribe now.